Hi, Julia. Good morning or good afternoon, whatever time it may be for you. First and foremost, thanks so much for booking again. I really appreciate you. Okay, let's get into it. So you're an Aries, Joe, Pisces. All right, we've talked about him before. I remember this. So your question's currently, how does he feel about you? If he reaches out to you, what are his intentions? How does he feel about Jess, who is an Aquarius? When will you meet the person you will marry? And will your relationship with Joe come into fruition, or will a relationship with Joe come into fruition in this lifetime? Okay. Set that over there. Okay, Spirit Guides in the Universe, this reading is for Julia. Please allow me to be a clear channel for her messages. Thank you. All right, Julia. Okay, regarding Joe. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, Julia, I was just trying to think about how to pose these so that they're in a more clear and concise order. So we're gonna do, how does he feel if he reaches out? What are his intentions? And will the relationship come into fruition with you two? We'll do those three first. Then we're gonna look at Jess, how he feels about Jess, and then we're gonna look at when you will meet the person you will marry, okay? All right, regarding Joe, please, how does he feel about Julia? What does Julia need to know about Joe and how he feels? Okay, got the Knight of Swords and the Five of Swords reversed. Very interesting. So these, the Five of Swords reverse indicates not wanting to fight for some reason. So I don't know if there was some sort of conflict or something going on, an argument maybe. It's a great card because it's indicating peaceful energy. The Knight of Swords, now this can go either way. It's fast, it's movement, okay? So it can be moving towards you really quickly, but if there was some sort of fight or argument or issue or situation, Julia, that could mean that he's over it, right? Doesn't want to fight, and he's moving away very quickly too. So let's see what's going on. All right, let's see. Joe. Ace of Wands reversed, Ace of Swords reversed. Okay, so maybe you guys aren't speaking. Let's see, Page of Wands reversed, another communication card reversed. Seven of Pentacles reversed, the Hierophant, the Nine of Swords, the High Priestess, that could be him, and Death reversed, the Knight of Coin. Okay. So Knight of Coin being at the bottom, I am going to keep him. And then we're going to go a little bit deeper here. Just let me clarify a few of these. What I'm getting off the bat, Julia, is there's either, I don't know if this is going to make sense, but like either he's holding back from you communication-wise, like there's something he wants to tell you that he's not saying. Or, like I said before, if there had been a big disagreement, and it's kind of indicated here with this Nine of Swords, some sort of conflict, it feels like he's avoiding that, okay? So it could be that he's not talking to you right now. The thing that's throwing me here is that we've got this big Hierophant kind of staring me in the face. The Hierophant is the card of commitment, right? It's something traditional, it's something stable. And the High Priestess can be Pisces. I do believe it's representing him in this one, especially because the J right there obviously is here. Thinking of you, but keeping a secret too. You see, you've got cards, she's the keeper of secrets. So we've got cards indicating two communication cards reversed with the secret card, okay? So I don't know, maybe you're in a secret relationship. Let me just keep going here so I can get more information. Oh, Julia, let me see. Whee. Okay, so I will tell you, Julia, off the bat, off the cuff, Joe has a commitment fear, commitment phobia. He seems to be a bit immature, like a bit of a runner. Maybe that Knight of Swords was indicating that he's just kind of being flighty right now. outwardly though, okay? Because on the inside, there's something else going on. Now, the reason I'm saying that is because here, okay, this is one of them. The King of Pentacles would be somebody who is very committal, right? He's very stable, traditional. I call him the husband a lot. When I see him here, and I've got the Nine of Swords clarifying that, telling me that stresses him out. Commitment stresses him out. Six of Cups reversed, same thing. Ace of Wands reversed. He doesn't want to, he's like a nice person, right? He doesn't want to like end or demolish the relationship entirely with you. And he does think about being with you in a long-term thing, right? But he doesn't say that either. Very hot and cold with this guy. Now, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what the issue is here. I've got death reversed, meaning he doesn't want the relationship to end. But then I have the Queen of Pentacles reversed, meaning like, but he doesn't want to commit fully. You know what I mean? That's why I'm going back and forth in my head here. I'm like, okay, he doesn't want it to end. He doesn't want to lose you out of his life, okay? But also doesn't want to, do the work. You know what I mean? Put the investment in. That came up a couple of times too. Like again, okay? Seven of coin, right? He doesn't want to put the work in the investment, but he doesn't want to make you feel bad either, because he does care about you. He keeps a lot of it inside, Julia. The Eight of Wands reversed. The Eight of Wands is a card of communication again, and that is like fast, fiery communication. I call it Cupid's arrows a lot as it relates to love readings. That being reversed is like and with the High Priestess, like he's trying so hard to keep his feelings to himself, which is likely why you're getting a tarot reading, right? Because he's not being outward about his emotions and confusing you, okay? Because you sense also that there is something there, but it is slow as a freaking turtle. It's slower than a turtle. How do we get slower than a turtle, right? I mean, honestly, it's slow, but it's there. You know what I mean? But he's almost fighting with himself about how he feels, I do believe he cares about you very much. But he pushes that away for some reason. Now, again, that could be caused by, he thinks the relationship is conflicted. I mean, Pisces and Aries is pretty, as a match, it's a little difficult, okay? You're a fire energy. You are like, you're a mover, you're a shaker. When you decide on something and you want it, you're gonna go get it, right? Pisces is led completely by emotions. I was married to a Pisces, trust me. And things can be a bit difficult dealing with them. I'm not an Aries, but I'm a Gemini, so we have a lot of similar personality traits. Because again, we're very clear, we're very decisive, you and I. Pisces, however, they take forever to make a decision. They can be very aloof in their communication of emotions and how they feel because they are so deeply heart driven. Does that make sense? They don't want to get hurt. They're like, ugh. All right. So let me see, if he's going to reach out, because yeah, I see here there's an issue, right? We've definitely got a communication issue. And if he does reach out, what would those intentions be? All right, is he going to reach out, and what are the intentions, if so? He's also, I don't want to make it sound bad, but he's also kind of misjudging you as being overly assertive. Does that make sense? Or that you lose your temper a little bit quickly? I don't know. That's just what's coming in here. Like he's like worried about that, Okay, will he reach out, and what are his intentions? Okay, that's good. King of Pentacles, upright this time. Eight of Swords reversed. Temperance reversed. Four of Pentacles. Again, he does not want to let you go. See what I mean? Yeah. Woo. Woo, girl. Okay, so let me ask you this. Is this with the devil here? And please don't be offended. I hate I try to always like say these things in the most diplomatic way. Is there a possibility or a slight chance that this has just been maybe a physical relationship versus one that's more emotionally fulfilling for you? Okay. I got 0 cups on the table, like 0 cups here. You can see, you know, there is communication. I do think he is going to reach out, but it could be that he wants to like hook up, like see you for that reason. Let me see real quick. I know why. I know exactly why. Righty ho. Yeah, he does not. Okay, first of all, I said it before and I'll say it again. He does not want to lose you. I know that he's not giving you what you're looking for right now, but he doesn't want to lose you either. Okay. Okay. Here's the 2 of you, right? Knight of Cups reversed, the Emperor, that's you, and then the 9 of Swords. You're gonna have to reach out to him, dear, if you want to talk to him. I don't think it. Let me see. Got a lot of third party energy here too for some reason. Yeah, okay. If you want to talk to this guy, you're gonna have to reach out to him. His intentions, again, to maintain the friendship, 3 of Pentacles, treat you like the Empress. I don't know, honey. Now he did have 3 kings, you know, come out upright. Sorry. Which is a good sign, but at the same time, it's almost like it's a control issue, right? Like he doesn't really want you dating anyone else, even though he's not like fully committed to you. You know, it feels like he definitely doesn't want you dating anybody else. All right, that would be the reason for him to kind of stick around at the moment. All right, I don't know if he's trying to make some sort of decision, because that feels like it's possible too. You know, also, we're talking about the Aquarius next, but she comes in here as Queen of Swords reversed, 2 of Pentacles reversed, and 8 of Swords reversed. So if he's in some way involved with her, things are not going well, but we'll get into that later. So that could be a reason that he's coming to you, you know, for this type of stuff. You know, be honest with you, Julia, I don't know that his intentions are necessarily to be fully committed to you, to treat you like the Empress that you deserve to be treated like, to, you know, take care of you and to offer you some sort of substantial relationship here, more so as they are an effort to control you from dating other people. All right, that's what I got here. He's jealous. He doesn't like it. You know, he doesn't like the thought of you being with anyone else. Let me see. There he is. Yeah. So they're telling me now that, you know, that he was the cause of some sort of issue. The, you know, conversation may lend to him offering you some sort of apology, but it's almost kind of half-assed, is what I'm getting here. He's very conflicted as to what he wants to do. I wish I could give you some better news, dear, but I don't see it. I don't think he is dead set on, you know, making it a real thing with you two. All right? Because he wants to take his time to decide what he wants to do. He wants to be able to kind of dilly-dally, get to know you, keep you around, make sure you're not dating anybody else, yada, yada, and then, you know, not give you what you're looking for, okay? at the same time. It's very, I mean, it pisses me off, to be honest with you, because that's not fair, you know? Shoot or get off the pot, you know what I mean? That's my take on it. For me, you know, and if you want to know from him, if you want to see this kind of manifest and see what he's going to do, we're going to look at that next, to see if the relationship will come into fruition. But the communication thing, you're gonna need to reach out to him. It's possible he may send you something friendly, or like a picture of yours or something stupid, but as far as having a nice deep conversation about where things stand and what the future looks like, and is he interested in moving forward, that type of stuff, that's gonna have to be initiated by you. He ain't doing it, okay? All right, so let's see if this is gonna come into fruition. Okay, will the relationship with Joe come into fruition? Come into union in this lifetime? Get my devil back in there. Oh, wow. 10 of Cups, that's surprising. 5 of Cups reversed. King of Pentacles, girl. Now, oh, yep. This is, you know what this is all driven by? Competition. He, again, the thought of you being with somebody else or you dating anybody else drives him crazy. All right, he does not like it. And I'll tell you what, yeah, I mean, you've got a very good chance of being in a pretty solid relationship with this guy, even though what I just said was that he was pissing me off, which he is, but it's just because he's, you know, taking his time and dilly-dallying around and not making up his mind as to what he wants to do, and, you know, jerking you around in the meantime, like, hello, you know? Like I said, he needs to make this choice, but it does look like the decision that he makes is with you. Now, I will say, Julia, the relationship between you two, even though it looks like there's a commitment here, which it looks like that's what you want right now, it's not an easy relationship, all right? It is met with a lot of conflict surrounding it, for lack of a better word. Let me do some more clarifying here. I don't know if you're holding some resentment towards him for treating you like this or what, but yeah, okay. Like I said, I'll double back on that, Chariot, and say yes, there is a very good chance this can move forward into, you know, a committed relationship. There's love here, obviously, all right, but there's something about his behavior that is bothering me, and I think it bothers you too. I know it does, actually. And even though being with him would make you happy, and that's something that you envision a lot, you know, you think about this a lot, you know, it would be work. I'm not saying, yeah, look, he's coming back. I'm not saying that, you know, it would be the most terrible thing ever, but there would need to be a lot of compromises made, a lot of you guys, you know, working things out is what I'm getting here. It wouldn't just be like a smooth sailing, easy flowing thing, which is fine, right? I mean, it's not, most relationships have a lot of challenges, right? We're all very different people, and, you know, all of that stuff. So I'm not saying it's not worth pursuing. It's fine. If you want this, yes, go get it, girl. But understand that, you know, fully what you're getting yourself into here. Again, you'll be dealing with somebody who has this very emotional driven personality where they're very sweet, they're very kind, they're very loving. However, they are emotional and reactionary, very reactionary. So fights turn into blowout fights, you know, things like that. I worry about the long-term happiness here. Only, you know, like I said, I'm not saying it's not possible, only because, you know, there's one thing within you that I'm seeing, that there is, like, maybe you don't even feel it yet, but it just feel this like kind of resentment down the road for him kind of stringing you along. Also, you know, the Aquarius, she ain't happy about this either. She, you know, that's an issue. I think that she's a part of the picture here. So that would be temporary. You know, we can make that go away, or that goes away with time. But it's really the fundamentals of the two of your personalities that I'm concerned about. Okay. Now, I want to talk about the Aquarius, and then we'll get into the last question. Jess. Okay. How does he feel about Jess? Jess. Knight of Swords again, Queen of Swords. Okay. Air sign. I guess he feels like she's pretty demanding is what I'm getting here. But what else am I getting? Okay. So how'd you find out about Jess? Was it through like Page of Swords reversed, kind of like it could have been like looking at social media, or you know, getting the juicy gossip. Could be, you know, a little bit of spying, whatever. It's fine. That's irrelevant. What matters here is that currently, you know, he thinks, you know, highly of her, I would say. Okay. He thinks that she's pretty stable, you know, that type of thing. However, you know, there's a lot of pressure from her to him to commit, if that makes sense. Like she's maybe that's what I was picking up on earlier. She's pushing it. Like she's really like pushing things forward here, and it's a little much for him. Also though, Jess has a pretty hot temper, right? She's not going to tolerate bullshit. He almost like keeps her around just to keep the peace, is what I'm getting. You know, he does care about her, especially if they've been friends for a long time or something like that. I am seeing that come in as, you know, he cares about her. Okay. But also there's a time here with Jess too that he like, I don't know. Yeah, he's undecided as to what to do. See what I mean? He doesn't know how to handle this situation. And it's because, you know, she's pretty impatient and hot-tempered as well. I don't know what this guy's, you know, thinking or doing, but if they're in a relationship, if they're already like in a commitment, things are up and down with them a lot. Okay, he holds on to her too, though. Could be because he cares about her friendship. Could be because, you know, for any other reason. Maybe they've known each other for a long time. Whatever. He keeps her around. But also with Jess, I think that she moves a lot faster than him just in life in general. And it might be too fast for him to where he gets overwhelmed with her. Okay. Yeah, that's what I got. That is what I got for Jess. All right, so let's see if or when you're gonna meet the person you will marry. Okay, so that's the card of marriage, one of them, Six of Wands, okay? The number 6 being significant here, so it could be, 6, 7, King of Swords. You have the Wheel of Fortune. So it's already bringing somebody in for you. There's 8, so 6, 7, 8, and 4. Okay, not 5, not 5. The Hierophant is 5, and that's not it. So, just give me a second here. Okay. 4 to 8 months. The numbers 4 and 8 may be significant, okay? That's what I'm getting here. It's after some sort of, see, I've got the Pisces here. It could be you cut out the Pisces, right? It really could. With the King of Swords, that's what he does. He cuts out people that are not serving his best good, his greatest good. And then the Page of Cups reverse comes rolling along here. Then the Wheel of Fortune is here. So that's kind of what I'm getting. You have multiple options coming in for you, Julia, as far as dating. They're probably already there, could be, right? If not, they're coming, all right? Because you're on the track to marriage now, right? Your wheel is turning in that direction, but also it's not just marriage, it's definitely like a soulmate type of feeling. We've got the Strength card here that is like a deep, deep bond of trust. It's best buds, they do everything together, and it's infinity, it's infinite, okay? Again, indicated by that 8. The 8 is really standing out at me. It's sooner than you think. So your wheel lands in the 5th position. So we said not 5, but I'm gonna say 6 to 8 months. It's really not far off at all, is what I'm getting here. So that's what I got for you, dear. All right, it's coming, girl. It's really coming. So it's not that much longer. I would love to give you like an exact date and time, but I just can't. I can't do it. I don't know why. It's not even, sometimes I can call out a month or a day of the month or something like that. But I can give you the number 8, like I said. 6, 7, 8 is coming in very strong. But that's what I got. Yep, 6, 7, 8 months. That's what it feels like to me, is trying to pull on the energy to see if it was days or weeks, something seconds, who knows. 6 to 8 months is what I got here. And then, yeah, that's somebody that you keep forever, okay? Somebody that's never gonna let you go. That type of thing is what I got, okay? All right, Miss Julia, thank you again so very much. If you need anything going forward, obviously feel free to reach out. Otherwise, take very good care of yourself. I'm sending you tons of love and light, dear, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.